Hi, everyone. This is another episode of DeGarmo Tech Explains All. In this week's installment, we are going to be going over Hacks CMS or Hacks LMS, however you want to look at it, which is basically a content management system or learning management system that the professor of my course, ISD 402, actually is developing. This week, we kind of dove into it and wanted to go over like and look and see if we liked it. Picked out some things we did like, things we didn't like, and we just kind of wanted to. I want to make a video to kind of showcase my experience. So this week we had a large variety of topics that we could pick from. I chose to go over the history of the NHL and just a little bit of my personal thoughts of some of the teams. I've been playing hockey since I was 4 years old, so this was something that I enjoyed thoroughly. So to dive in, I really like the way that this is set up. This is on par from, in my opinion, if you've seen in previous videos, I have gone over CMSs, I've gone over Grav, WordPress, and Drupal. And if you watch those videos, you can see that it is very clear that Grav is my number one choice. And the reason why I liked it was because of the simplicity and the ease of use. When you get into Drupal, things get very confusing. It can be frustrating and irritating. I know that, that's kind of one of the go-tos for large corporations, and I understand it, but for simple, development like this and the structure of everything and just it's you see it, you can use it. I like that. That's how I am. I don't want a bunch of menus that I can go into and there's just so many settings that you're just like, why would this option be in here? Like, why wouldn't it have been, like you don't want to deal with that. So, diving into this really quick, it's literally so simple to edit anything. So, you have a basic paragraph right here, and these were already in the theme and the template. So I was just able to add my own words. But if I wanted to add something, I could add like a URL, and I tried with the URL. I linked to a picture, and it did not work the best. So I was actually just using images and stuff from my computer. But as you can see here, when you add something, you have all of these options, an image, a cover image, GIFs, like whatever you want. If I were to pick an image here, you have the image preview. This is a huge logo, so it's not going to show up very well, but you basically just hit update and then it adds it to the page. And from there, I'll show you if we go here, you can actually edit the page and you can edit the image just so easily. You can have alternative text. You can adjust the height and the width, the settings. You can delete it. There's some more settings over here. You can align it. You can pick where you want it to be on the page, which is literally huge because as somebody that has experience with web development, for me, as somebody who's like beginner ish area, it can be kind of irritating trying to organize things on a site, especially for somebody that does not know anything about HTML and CSS. So this makes it so simple. Um, that was pretty much all I kind of dealt with as far as, adding content to the site. It was very simple. If you want to add a new page, you can simply just go up here and add a new page. You can edit page details. I love everything about it, and I had a very pleasant experience with it. The only thing was, and I came to this Red Wings page specifically. I was writing this paragraph right here, and you can see there's a lot of names in here and a lot of people I wanted to address with the club. And what was happening was I would go to edit the page and I would be, in here like writing whatever. And I wouldn't hit this little X right here to close. And instead, which, in theory, it does make sense that this should work. I was hitting save page and not closing this paragraph. And when that happened and I didn't close it, then everything that I had just typed got deleted. So that was something, I didn't realize what was going on. And it was something that kind of irritated me because I had to go back like 3 times and rewrite this paragraph. But, that was really the only thing that I ran into that was sort of a struggle. I really like all of the menus. I love, all of the options that you have to, go between pages. And just to point out, this is actually the theme that my professor uses for his course for our class. So I did mention it's is potentially a learning management system. And he has all of our labs broken down into different sections and stuff, and different information, and everything. So I just used the same theme for this, but you can actually um, change the theme based on whatever you would like. So yeah, I mean, if this is something that might intrigue any of my viewers, go check it out, go support it. It's you know there are trials out right now that you can download and use, and I highly recommend it. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like, subscribe if you want, leave a comment. Also, check out some of the other videos that I have posted. Like I said, I have videos on other CMSs like Grav, WordPress, and Drupal. So yeah, hope you enjoy. Have a good one.